Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Joy to the World as recorded by Three Dog Night on guitar. Now this song is in the key of D and there's about 4 different parts you need to know. I'm going to break it down for you step by step so you can get playing this song today. Before we dive in though, if you're new to the channel, I've got a gift for you. I want to put something in your hand right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you how I map out the entire fretboard. And there's 5 chords and 5 scales on it, and once you know that, it's really going to unlock the neck for you. So you can grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. This is really going to help you. It's just 1 page. You can print it out, keep it on your music stand or on your desktop as you're putting all this stuff together. All right, well, with that said, let's dive into the lesson. Let's break down how to play Joy to the World as recorded by Three Dog Night on guitar. Now there's 4 sections. We're going to cover the first one is the intro. And this starts off with the keyboard. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leads us into the verse there. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. So what we're playing here is we're starting out on a D chord, and we're playing just from the 4th string down, your typical D, open, 2, 3, 2. Then we're gonna walk down to a C add 9. And this looks like a 4-finger G chord, but what you do is bring these 2 fingers down 1 string. Now, a lot of times when I play this chord and the G, I actually don't use my index finger. So I'm just gonna mute off that 4th string. So I'm gonna play the 3rd fret of the 5th string, mute the 4th string, then open, 3, 3. That's the next chord, and I'm calling that C add 9. Then we'll go to G, and we just bring that 1 finger up. So it's D, C add 9, G. Then we go to B flat. Now this is a bar chord here on the 1st fret. We're gonna play from the 5th string down, 1, 3, 3, 3. Then we're gonna come up to an F bar chord here on the 1st fret, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. And that's all 6 strings. So I've got my root there on the low 6th string, that's the F chord. Then we're gonna take that B flat chord and move it up to the 3rd fret for a C chord, and we're gonna do this walk up. And this is what leads us into the verse. And we have these hits that kind of come back throughout the song. And what we're doing is we're taking that C chord and just moving it up every fret. So we're going C to C sharp to D. Now rhythmically it starts on beat 3, 3 and 4 and. So it's gonna go 3 and 4 and. So we're hitting that last chord actually on the and of 4. So altogether it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So slowly D, C add 9, G, B flat, F, C, C sharp, D. So that's the intro section, and then the vocals come in, you know, Jeremiah was a bullfrog, and what we do is we have these rests. So we hit those hits, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, then again 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. Then we do it again, but this time we stay on the D and do a walk down progression like this. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. So what I played there was those walk-ups, right? C, C sharp, D. But I stay on that D, then we walk down, C add 9, same chord from the intro. And then I'm gonna go to a G over B. And this is, I love this chord progression. It's one of the most common classic rock chord progressions. You play that C add 9, and what you do is you kind of just walk down the bass notes. So you've got this C add 9, and sometimes I'll even do it with 2 fingers like this. Then when you walk to the next chord, G over B, these are just on the middle strings. I'm playing 2, open, open, 3. Then B flat, this is like a B flat 6 chord. I'm just playing 2 notes, the 1st fret of the 5th string, and then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then I'm playing middle, the middle strings are open, so you get this. Then you play a D to an A, back to D. Okay, so it goes all together. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and A, D. Then we have this little progression that happens every other time we end the verse like this. G, A, D. All right, so here's the whole verse, starting with those hits from the intro. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna walk down. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2. G to A, and back to D. All right, from here we go on to the chorus, and this is where they sing "Joy to the World." We're gonna play this. Then we're back to the verse 2 now with those hits after this chorus. So what I played is I started off the chorus, we got this 4-bar progression. This is where they're singing, "Joy to the world, da, 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 da." So I'm playing D for 2 bars. D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. Then go to A for 1 bar, A, 2, 3, 4, then back to D for 1 bar. So that's 4 total. You got 2 Ds, 1 A, and 1 D. Let's put that together. Da, 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 da. All right, then we do the walk down progression. Da, 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 da. And this is how we ended the verse. So we're gonna go D. Before we were up on this D, but now, you could play it here in open position. You could play the bar. Either way is fine. Here I'm going D and then walking down. C add 9, G over B, B flat 6. Then you end with D, A, D, and that's over the words "Joy to you and me." So da 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 da. Now, as a bonus tip there, our main strumming pattern, we're keeping 8th notes going throughout. So that's sort of the feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I'm just kind of doing downs there with my strum hand. But you could arpeggiate the strings a little bit, and this sounds really cool over the walk down. Let me show you what that sounds like. So what I did there was just 1 and 2 and 3, kind of play 8th notes, but instead of strumming them like 1 and 2, and I'm picking individual notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, now I always start with the root note. So D, C, B, B flat. And then you could mix in some strumming. Joy to you and me. So here's the whole chorus. I'll put it all together so you can hear what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, so then we go back, we do this just like we did coming out of the intro. And we go back, we play the verse again, and remember that we leave off, in the second verse, we leave off G, A to D, that little, remember that progression that I mentioned, that happens the first and third time, so it doesn't happen the second time. Then we play the second chorus. After that, we go on to the bridge. Now what happens in the bridge is we actually go up kind of to the key of E, and we play this. All right, so we've got a new walk up here. Now before we went, now what we're gonna do is bring that 2 frets up. So it's gonna go, And that's gonna go D, D sharp, E, okay? And this gets us to the key of E. So we walk up rhythmically like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Then on beat 2, we jump down and play an E chord. And this is just all 6 strings. Open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. Then from there, we do this really cool move. This is a D over F sharp. I call this the Keith Richards move, you know, back to the A with one finger. So that's open, 4, 2, 3, just those middle strings. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. We do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3. Then we're back to joy to the world. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 dee, 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 da, 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 da. And the tune just fades out there, looping that chorus section. So take your time with those sections. There's definitely a number of bar chords and then different changes all the way to the bridge, but that's what makes this song so cool. So rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear. And to help you with this even more, be sure to grab my fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is such a useful reference and a resource for you. You will literally, once you understand this, you'll use it on everything, whether you're playing a rhythm part or a lead part. It's really just a way of thinking about the guitar neck. So go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. You can download it right there as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in another video real soon.